I've waited 12 years for LEGO to make this set, but does it deliver? Let's find out. Hello everybody, the Brickologist here with another LEGO Lord of the Rings set review. Today we have set number 40693, Fel Beast, which is a gift with purchase when you bought Barad-dûr upon release day, and this thing sold out within like 24 hours. So it has no official retail price, however, LEGO estimates it being a value around $30 US. The set contains 269 pieces, and here is a front look at your box. The back of the box gives you a different angle of the Fel Beast itself. This set includes one instruction manual with 68 pages of building, and unfortunately there are no additional advertisements within this booklet. 269 pieces later, the Fel Beast upon its stand is now complete. You also get the Nazgul figure as well, which we'll look at right now. The one single minifigure included with this set here is a Nazgul appearing in LEGO form for the first time since 2012, and I think compared to the 2012 version, the hood piece, the torso print, and the sword piece in particular are an improvement. However, the cape here isn't quite as interesting as that very intricate cape piece we got back in the day. This cape piece is the same one we see on like Dementor figures, and I think it gets the job done just fine, but it's not quite as cool. However, Nazgul aren't the most visually interesting figures, and that's on purpose, and this gets the job done. It looks nice, has some good back printing as well, and of course these are highly collectible and desirable characters, and it's nice to get an exclusive figure in this promotional set. And here it is, 12 years after the inception of the LEGO Lord of the Rings theme, we finally have a Fel Beast. And honestly, I like about 90% of this design, but the 10% that I hate is by far the most important part. Let's just get this out of the way. The head here is freaking awful. I have no idea what the designers were thinking with this build. If I were in charge of this project, I would have given the Fel Beast here a brand new head mold, similar to the Ukrainian Iron Belly from the Gringotts set last year. That would have worked out beautifully. However, it is LEGO. I admire the creativity of trying to build the head out of bricks. However, they just completely omitted the fact that the Fel Beast even has eyes. Like, include a sticker or something, or maybe a print, but nothing, nada. What are we doing here? The head is the focal point of the entire build, and y'all screwed that up. I do like the tongue, that is a fun little detail, but besides that, it looks awful. This is inexcusable. Okay. Gonna try and catch my breath and review the rest of this set with grace. I will say the neck looks pretty good, and the abundance of mixel ball joints across this build give this thing ample amounts of articulation. The torso also looks pretty good, and of course you can put your Nazgul figure on it right there, which works out pretty well. The tail here is segmented with mixel ball joints. I love the spiky details, including this piece at the very end, and again the articulation is fantastic, so that is a win of a design. The spikes continue onto the legs, and they make a really good use of an arch piece right there. Was not expecting that for an organic creature, but it actually works out. Even the feet have articulated talons, which look pretty good, perched upon this stone formation that we'll talk about here in just a minute, but I want to focus on the wings of the Fel Beast here, which are very large. The span here is quite big for a 269 piece set, and these vinyl elements are fantastic. They're slightly see-through. It works out really well. I love the graphic design, the shaping. All of that is great. As with the rest of the build, the wings have some decent articulation, giving it kind of a flapping, flying motion, which works out pretty nicely. I wish they could move in and out a little bit more. It's slightly limited in that department, but other than that, it works out pretty well. Finally, we have the Fel Beast perch, which appear to be the ruins of a castle-like structure with gray bricks, which leads me to believe this is part of Osgiliath, and this particular set is representing the scene from the very end of the 2 towers. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of weird to do a 2 towers based scene when this set was a gift with purchase of a set based on Return of the King. However, it's definitely giving me Osgiliath vibes, and that's a location LEGO has never made for Lord of the Rings. LEGO, get on it, give us an Osgiliath set, and I'm just nerding out here, but that's kind of my theory. So there you have it, y'all. That is my in-depth look at the new LEGO Lord of the Rings Fel Beast gift with purchase. And before I say anything else about this set, I think complaining too heavily about something that is ultimately free is kind of stupid, because LEGO doesn't have to do this. This is a bonus thing. I was gonna buy Barad-dûr day one regardless of this set existing or not. This is just an added bonus, and I think that is inherently very cool. However, this is still a highly flawed set, and for somebody like me who is a massive Lord of the Rings fan and collected the Lord of the Rings sets back when they came out in 2012, and I've been waiting so long for a Fel Beast to get made, this just isn't quite what I was hoping for. Personally, I would have preferred LEGO to make a specialized mold for the Fel Beast similar to how Smaug was represented from the Hobbit set. That would have been my choice. If not that, like I said during the review, give us a brick build set. However, make a custom head mold for the creature like the Ukrainian Iron Belly from Harry Potter. But nope, we got none of that. Instead, we get a brick-built head that has no eye detail and just looks awful. And it's kind of sad because the rest of the build ain't that bad. If they nailed the head here, I would be giving this set a very positive review, but they messed up the single most important thing, which is really gonna drag down my rating. Also, before I wrap things up, please don't buy this set on third-party markets at this moment in time. It's currently going for about $150. That is an asinine amount of money to pay for this set in particular. It is not worth that whatsoever. Even if this were a $30 set, I would say the value isn't quite there. $150 is just a crazy amount. Do not do that to yourself. The design of this set here is not bad enough for me to give it a failing grade, but it's also not good enough for me to give it a high passing grade, which is why I've settled on the rating of a 6 out of 10. That just seems fair for this set. Those are just my thoughts though. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching today's review. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. God bless. Bye-bye.